Hi, this is Megan Valancourt, the founder and creator of Mentors for You, and in this part of our free report, I want to identify how you can find a legitimate home-based business that you can start making money online with. Now, if you've never come to the home-based business industry, this is really going to help you to get that strong foundation that you can start profiting at the beginning of your opportunity. Now, if you already have a home-based business, I'm really going to urge you to watch this free report as well. It's really going to help you to find any holes in your businesses that you can build off from and even make more money with your opportunity. Now, there's 6 critical key elements that every business model needs in order to profit. Now, we're going to be exposing what necessary elements you need to know in order to avoid fraud online, how to avoid all the hype you're seeing, and really expose the lies that are going on by giving you the truth on how you can reach your goals to start making the money that you came to this industry to make. We're going to be revealing the 6 elements that has already helped hundreds create that lucrative income online. Now, in key element number 1, it's important that you find an opportunity with multiple products and services. What this is going to allow you to do is create a stable business model and a stable customer base at the beginning by building that strong foundation that you can continue to build off from. It's also going to allow you to create longevity in your business by giving you a continued source of new customers coming to purchase from you. So the very first part of your business, you're seeing the profit margins that continue to increase over time. It's also very important to make sure that all the products can be sold worldwide. Folks, you don't want to limit yourself to one demographic area with all the tools and the resources and the internet all connecting us together. You want to make sure that you can sell your product base in a worldwide atmosphere. So check with the business opportunity and make sure that's an opportunity that you can take advantage of. Now, in key element number 2, you want to check about the product resale rights. You should have resale rights to every single product and service that you have where you get to earn 100% commissions on those products. This is referred to as master resale rights. You should have a centralized retail center, sometimes referred to as a shopping mall, where you get to sell those individual products. It's also important to make sure that you have a shopping cart integrated site where you're going to get paid those 100% commissions instantly. Now, this is important. You need to make sure you have individual web pages that are branded to you. Each web page should be explaining the business opportunity, the products, the service, as well as branding you properly. This is really going to enhance your profit margins. In key element number 3, you really want to identify how is it that you're going to make money online. You cannot make money solely just from recruiting people into a business opportunity. While this is a lucrative way to make money and is certainly not something you should ignore, it should not be your sole way to generate an income. You need to be able to profit with products, and what this does for you folks is create multiple streams of income. When you have income coming in from multiple sources, it's going to increase your rewards at more time, and obviously it's going to increase your profit margins. You should never make money with just the exchange of money. This cannot be something where you're paying Bob and then Bob pays Sue and it comes back to you. That is not a legitimate foundation of a business. And the biggest example I can give you for this is cash gifting. Cash gifting has been going on for years. There's organizations that pop up and then they go down and they try to reorganize because it's not a legitimate way to make money. This is the biggest scam alert I can tell you, and I would certainly stay away from any program that's just about an exchange of money. Now, in key element number 4, we need to talk about the business fees because every legitimate home-based business will have monthly business fees. You want to know exactly what you're going to pay per month. You don't want any hidden fees after you join the opportunity. You want to lay out what the fees are every month compared to what your profit margins will be. You also want to be aware of what happens if you miss a month. You need to question them. If something comes up in life, what's going to happen with your business opportunity? I've seen far too many times where people have worked so hard to build that profit margin up. And for an example, they've gone away on vacation and they've misplaced their credit card and had to cancel it. And between that lapse period, they missed their monthly fee and they lost all their profits. This is not a legitimate way to build your business, folks. You want to make sure if something does happen, you are secure and backed up and do not lose all the income you've worked so hard for. Never, any under circumstances, should you lose your product base. These are your product bases that you can resell at any time. You should be able to take them and do whatever you want with them. So make sure you know the clauses in there about those product bases and make sure those are yours to do what you want with as the business progresses. You should always be allowed to read the business contract. Information is your biggest power here, folks, and you want to know exactly what that business contract says. You should be able to read the contract before you get involved into a business, not after. If they don't allow you to see that contract and read the contract before you join, I would really question the legitimacy of it. Now, in key element number 5, it's very important that you have a marketing research team working for you. This is a group of professionals watching the hot selling trends for you. They should be adding the hottest trends and upgrades that are going to give you the higher profit margins. You really want to question when was the last upgrades and when are any new upgrades are going to be done. This allows you to know that they're consistently adding those hottest trends to their business, which in turn is going to allow you to be able to increase your profit margins on a consistent basis. Key element number 6, we're talking about professional sales staff. Now, I'm not suggesting if they don't have this in place, it's not a legitimate home-based business. However, statistics show that if they have this in place, it is proven to increase your profit margins sooner with a home-based business. But there are a few key elements that you really need to be aware of. You want to make sure that the call center is in-house. And the reason for that is they're only going to have knowledge about your business. Instead of sharing an outside call center with numerous different business models where the clientele can get confused, this is only going to educate them on your business and your opportunity. A big benefit to you is if you can pick one salesperson that you can work with and they can properly brand you. This is certainly going to increase your profit margins at the beginning. Talk to somebody and ask them if that is a capability that you can bring into your business model. Now, information is going to be your biggest power and your protection to finding the right business model that's going to have you making money online. So don't fall victim to some of those emotional triggers that will have you jumping into an opportunity that isn't going to work for you. We see some of the headlines where it says huge investment opportunity if you get on the ground floor, make big money, no sales skills required, easy money fast. And while those all set these emotional triggers that will have people buying before they actually do the proper research. Make sure you do the research first before you become victim of those emotional triggers. Now, in Business 101, emotional versus smart business, we know that the money isn't just going to come out of our computer with no work involved. We're not going to be able to lay on the computer and all this money is going to be generated. You need to know the truth on exactly what you need to do in order to generate that income. And you really have to line that out with your business to know exactly what the selling trends in and what am I going to have to do to duplicate success that other people are having. And knowledge is going to be your biggest power in this and asking the right questions to the right people. Now, how do you pull all of this information together to really start making money online? Well, we're going to be giving you some personalized worksheets that you can work off from. I suggest making copies for each business you interview. And that's right, you're interviewing these businesses to make sure it's going to work for you. Now, if you already have a business, certainly take a copy of this worksheet and work through it and see what you can do to enhance your business model now to go ahead and even make more money with your opportunity. Now, ask questions and go ahead and double check those answers by doing a simple Google search. It's very important not just to take people's word for it, but actually do a double check and see if you can come up with more information on the matter. Now, what we're going to be covering in the next trainings is action goals and how the money is going to be made, and how that affects your marketing. And we're also going to be covering how the money is made and how is our marketing going to work to enhance the money avenue. If you have any questions on your free report, feel free to call me. My name is Megan Valancourt, and you can contact me at 802-285-2006. Take this free report and find that legitimate home-based business that's going to have you making money at the beginning of your opportunity. If you already have a business, take some of this information and fill those holes in to really give your customer base the best start and at the same time to increase your profit margins. Again, any questions on our free report, feel free to call me at 802-285-2006, and I look forward to seeing you on our next free report.